y'all wanna hop in the game and do the same, selling tickets to your favorite name. Join our trade. Ticket resellers investing in building every day. Join our
We have the easiest way to make money online. As you see over here, there's no MLM, no pyramid scheme, no ads or marketing required, no selling tickets in the streets, and you don't need any labor costs to scale up.
Hey, if you're interested in scaling your ticket business or your business into the millions, like I've done, selling tickets strictly online, 100% online, you'll never catch me out in the streets. Go to thetickettrap.com. Again, the ticket.
And that link is right there at the top line of the description box. Thetickettrap.com. If you want to get your video there, if you want to get your video in that slot, email me right now. You see it on the screen. OGOD@hiphopun.com. That's OGOD@hiphopun.com to get your video in the slot right there. And don't worry, the email is all the way down at the bottom of the description box. It's thetickettrap.com. Click the link at the top line of the description to actually go check what those brothers got going on over there. Thetickettrap.com. He's our sponsor for this show. What up, people? What up? What up? What up? All right, so we know, I'm gonna play this video in a second, so just stick around, hit the thumbs up. We're live on 2 channels right now, right? So Jay-Z's alleged son, Rymir Stradaway, responds after voluntarily dismissing his own lawsuit against Jay-Z. So let's, hear what he said. This is by way of actually Say Cheese TV. Let's hear it.
Let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. That's only one case that we withdrew for right now. But it's a lot going on. You know how this industry works. These judges, these lawyers, these high celebrity people, they try to use all different types of tactics and call it what you want, bully tactics and different types of stuff to, slow it down and just change the narrative. So it's like, hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So we sitting back and we just observing everything right now. I just ask y'all to keep the support. Keep the support. I have not gotten any DNA tests. I have not gotten any settlement, anything like that. I wouldn't just take it. I would let y'all know, honestly, even if it wasn't y'all business. You guys been here for me all these years, supporting me. I wouldn't dare just run away with no money or nothing like that. So, no, that's not what it is. But as I said before, y'all, just keep your eyes open. This is bigger than me. This was never just about me. I'm trying to change things for the world, honestly, for the future. We need this to be changed. We don't need to continue to go in these courtrooms and don't get fair due process and everybody don't get discoveries and you just get treated.
All right, again, that's by way of Say Cheese TV. So I want to play this clip that I found. I actually did a separate video. I haven't uploaded it yet. I probably still will. An attorney, this sister, I came across her video, and I want to play what she said. She's actually an attorney, and she talks about what's really going on behind the scene. And she actually added to some of the things that I've said, and she made us privy to some information that we do not know. And then right after that, I'm going to respond and talk about this. So here is the young lady right here. Let's play.
I'm your legal bestie, attorney Simone Ramier Satterwhite, and his mother, who's now deceased, and godmother for the last 15.
All right, so you see it right here, right? So let's watch this real quick. Hit the thumbs up button if you're just coming in. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get it.
Years have been filing lawsuits claiming Jay-Z is his pappy. He just dismissed his lawsuit today, and here's likely why. Number one, this was never about paternity. He actually did not ask for a paternity test. He was asking for all the money that he would have been entitled to if Jay-Z had been found to be his father. But here's the problem. At the same time his mother was filing these lawsuits about Jay-Z being the father, she was collecting child support from another man and did so for 17 years.
Bet y'all didn't know that, did you? Let's keep going.
That man was even on the birth certificate. So the court said, hey, you can't collect child support from another man, have him presently on the birth certificate, and then go and ask for another man to take a paternity test. As a result, the court found against her and actually sanctioned them. Ramier, this year, files a lawsuit in California court. That case was dismissed by Ramier because He likely understood that Jay-Z already received a court order of over $200,000 in lawyers' fees from the prior frivolous lawsuits, and those lawsuits were attached to the properties of the godmother of Rymir. As a result, she wasn't able to sell some of her real estate. In other words, if Rymir goes through with this lawsuit, he's going to owe Jay-Z hundreds of thousands of dollars in attorney's fees. Also note, for the last decade, these people have all been proceeding pro se. The fact that nobody, not even Tony Busby, who hates Jay-Z, would take their case is an indication that there wasn't a case. This was frivolous. And last but not least, for all those saying, oh, well, if Jay-Z's not the father, he should just take the test. As a lawyer, absolutely not. If you know you've never been with that woman, that's all the more reason to not take the test. This man, over 10 years, has already cost Jay-Z hundreds of thousands of dollars and won't let up. And I can tell you, those kind of clients, it's never enough. As a lawyer, you should not take that test because it opens the door. Then you're going to have all kinds of other people whose mothers you've never slept with also standing in line trying to get a paternity test. I'm your legal bestie, Attorney Simone. Head to my YouTube channel for more. Girl, is that legal on YouTube?
And definitely, I'll include the link for her YouTube channel. So Natural Immunity, I hear you talking, brother. As I said, right? As I said, he's not entitled to do a damn thing. And the courts have also ruled in Jay-Z's favor numerous times. Hence, right? Rodriguez Jackson, salute. The lady has liens now on her home. How do you get the liens? They're going to court, right? They're proceeding pro se, means no lawyer. No lawyer is jumping on this case. Not the most overzealous. Think about it. Just to get into this case, right, Jonathan, salute. This is going to blow any lawyer's name up. If he gets involved with this, they're going to become millionaires overnight. Their client list is going to go crazy. But nobody's getting involved with it because lawyers think about their reputation and they don't want to lose. So all the publicity they can get from this, they probably looked at it and said, I'm not fucking with. They've been filing numerous court papers, this, that, and the third, and I'm not. So let's get back to the lien thing. So lien, right? I take somebody to court. I lose. And the post-judgment, summary, they want to say, okay, look, since they put this frivolous lawsuit up, make plaintiff, which will be me, pay my attorney's fees to the tune of a few $100,000. Okay. I can't afford that. I'm pro se. There's no way I could pay those lawyer fees. Fine. Judgment entered against this person. All right, now that we got the judgment, a judgment is a piece of paper. How are we going to collect? Let's see if anybody got any property. Does Ramier have any property? Does the godmom have any property? Okay, let's attach this to that property. So that tells you that they've been going after Jay-Z and they've been losing. And now Jay-Z slapped liens on them for legal fees. And Jay-Z is going after them for more legal fees. So I don't get the angle with this whole situation. Again, the courts keep continuing to rule. Also, the courts already said, do not, he filed so many times that the court said, do not file anymore unless you got our permission. And he got our permission. Unless we got, so he kept going with it. He kept proceeding with it. We have to seriously put on a table, right? And Ramier has to really think about this now, because now you got your godmom locked up in, $200,000 worth of debt. She can't sell her property because he sells a property that's going right to Jay-Z. Those liens are not getting lifted. They're not getting lifted. What's good, gas mask? Those are there until that shit is paid off, or there's some type of other ruling that comes in and removes it. So now you in debt 200 racks and counting, right? I'm probably, I guarantee you what probably happened was Jay-Z's attorney said, look, if you drop this and dismiss the case, right, we won't make you pay our lawyer fees. This shit is real life. This is not play. This is not play. Jay-Z is like, yo, I'm not, you know what I mean? You got to pay my lawyer fees, bro. You got me to court 15 plus years. This nutty shit. I don't know your mom. I never slept with her. This is crazy. This is crazy. My sister's in a building, law student. 200 ban. So that's why, in my opinion, right? in my opinion. And I talked to Dr. Coley briefly yesterday on a text, and I said, you can come on and talk about it. She said, whenever, like next, whenever they proceed, whatever they're going to do. I'll say all this stuff to them, to their face. I really feel like that was the motivation behind the money aspect of it, is that, look, we got to get some money back, bro. I'm fighting for you, for my best friend that's deceased. I can't even sell my house no more. Like, Jay-Z got liens on my shit. So we got to get some bread, bro. I really think that this is what's motive. That's a factor of the motivation of why we're moving forward like we're moving forward with this money shit. I was with Rymir, 100%, until I saw the money. You're asking for money. You don't even know if it's your father. Shouldn't that come afterwards? Like, all right, we take the test. If we get to the test and we find that he's your father, then we get this. So you asking for that shit now? It just threw me off, yo. I'm sorry. Threw me off, y'all. It threw me off. This comment, HSV 1889, thinking that billionaire gonna give his DNA to the public is comical when the boy already had a father paying child support. That's what I'm saying. You feel me though? You feel me, Space? You know what I mean? You want it, King Mon? I'm not doing that shit because you say so, bro. You got to bring some more. All right, let's go to court. If you lose, you got to pay my lawyer fees. Like the sister just said, it's going to open the door up for one. I'm going to give my DNA every week now. Like any chick that it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I appreciate that. Now, what's happening now is you saying people now, they love the celebrity. You shouldn't even be online talking, bro. This all should be done in court. You ever heard Jay-Z say one word online about this shit? It's all in court. Why are you talking online? Are we starting to love the celebrity? This is what I'm saying. Like the quest for money and this fame gets everyone, man. The fame is like heroin. It gets everybody. Fentanyl now, I should say. So did Jay-Z settle with Ramier? No, it's no settlement. There's no settlement. You can dead all the settlement talk. If there was a settlement, he wouldn't be allowed to talk about this shit no more, bro. He would not be able to talk about this no more. You're right, HSP. It's crazy, ain't it? It would have went away quietly, and we would have seen, instead of case dismissed, we would have seen notice of settlement. Peace to you, bro. Notice of settlement we would have seen. That's what we would have seen. So now you dismissing the case. Now, what you going to do now at this point? What can we do? It's over with. It's over with. And I would love for him to come on and talk to us. Like, yo, dog, I'm feeling this is kind of fishy now, my dude. Ramier may have to come to the realization that maybe his mother wasn't 100% truthful. Right? 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 Wasn't 100% truthful. And again, I'm just keeping it a beam. Is there a possibility? I've said this over and over and over again. Yes, it's a possibility that Jay-Z is this man's father. It is. Ramier has every right to go after him, pro se, with a lawyer, whatever the case may be. In the same breath, Jay-Z has every right to refuse it. It's not like it's a kid. Thank you, law student. You feel me? It's not like it's a kid. This man is 30, the grown-ass man. Let this shit go, bro. What's this shit? Let this shit go, bro. Let this go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know if she was Jay-Z probably don't even know his mother. That's what I'm saying. Anybody see like just because Jay-Z probably been around thousands of people, took pictures with thousands of people. It's easy. What's up with the gun car shit? Supposedly Jay-Z set him up. Look, we can say that type of shit, but how can we prove that? If that was the case, why didn't he go to the police and get him prosecuted? You feel me? You think like, come on, man, this man's a billionaire. You got guys paying for guys to get knocked off all the time. You think they're gonna fucking miss? Think about it. You think he's gonna miss? You think somebody's gonna miss if they really trying to, like, let's just think about this for a minute. Let's just think about this. And then how do we prove something like that? I know my daddy, but it's not my, he has to look at his mother and say, Mom, like, damn. Now you told me this, Mom. I'm running with this, Mom. I love you and all that. But goddamn, like, what's really good now? Because he's holding on to what his mom told him. And there has to be other motivations as well. Think about it. This is Jay-Z. This is a black billionaire, one of maybe a handful. This is not something that's being swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So that I'm not gonna rap about this too much longer, bro. You know, we heard all the sides, you know, both sides. Random fan pitch from the mom. She took it there. That's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be more to the situation. It has to be. And again, you talk about, and this shit gets expensive, following motions, and I don't like how you try to say, like, let's play it again real quick. Let me play this again real quick. With this
Your boy Ramier is here. I just want to get on here and let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. You know, I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. That's only one case that we withdrew for right now. But it's a lot going on. You know how this industry works. These judges, these lawyers, these high celebrity people, they try to use all different types of tactics and call it what you want, bully tactics. And
ain't no bully tactics, bro. What bully tactic did he use against you but a motion to dismiss? And what other motion did he? A motion to strike. Your bullshit. That's what he did. Ain't no bully tactic. He using a court system. We all could use it. Let's keep going.
Different types of stuff to, you know, slow it down and just change the narrative. So it's like, hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So we sitting back and we just observing everything right now. I just ask y'all to keep the support. Keep the support. I have not gotten any DNA tests. I have not gotten any settlement, anything like that. I wouldn't just take it. I would let y'all know, honestly, even if it wasn't y'all business. You know, you guys been here for me all these years, supporting me. I wouldn't dare just run away with no money or nothing like that. So, no, that's not what it is. But as I said before, y'all, just keep your eyes open. This is bigger than me. This was never just about me. I'm trying to change things for the world, honestly, for the future. We need this to be changed. We don't need to continue to go in these courtrooms and don't get fair due process and everybody don't get discoveries. And
bro, you got due process on numerous times, bro. They heard your case. They kept letting it come into court. Like, don't lie, bro. Like my sister said, well, Jay-Z has a good legal team, so he's going to dead the situation. It's absolutely. He got a legal team that's going to find any legality that they can to shut you down. And you're proceeding pro se, bro. In a federal case, you're not going to win. You are not going to win. This is your pro se. It's like you're in the deep ocean with sharks in 20 feet waves and thinking you're going to get to shore. You ain't going to win that, bro. Law student put, I remember the godmother saying the mother came clean with the man that she was with and told him he was not the father and it was Jay's baby. But then she died. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, this is the main reason why, you know, we doing all this shit. You know, this is the main reason why, because the mother was so you know, said that Jay-Z was the father. And he might be. That's the part I was like, he might be, but it's just the way you go about doing things, you know, just kind of hurts the situation, in my opinion. You know? I'm so sick of this dude faking. I'm sick of seeing him. I mean, I seen people come out. Remember that girl came out and said she was who she was related to. She was Aaliyah's daughter. What happened to that chick, bro? Y'all remember that? Like, come on, man. Come on. You know? Y'all just have a thirst to see somebody be taken down. Like, all right, if this man is running from it, whatever the case may be, because she was a minor, that's one thing. But we don't know that. That's something we don't know. Let me read a few comments before I get up out of here. Hold up. Let me finish what he was saying.
You just get treated.
All right, actually, that was it. Let me see. All right, so let me see what's going on. I thought the video of dude rapping on TikTok was Jay-Z's son. Would you take the DNA test if it was you? You asking me? No. Not if I was in that position. No. Now, if I've known that, like, and it's another thing. What if you know you ain't sleep with this woman? What if, let's say that Jay-Z slept with 20 women in his life. Let's just say that, for example. Probably more. Even 50. And he remembers all of them. Like, you remember who you remember, like, ain't, unless you're some whore that's letting dudes, you remember your encounters and shit. Now, what if he knows that he ain't sleep with this woman? He shouldn't be entitled to that. Now, it's another thing if he's running from it because she was underage. That's a whole nother situation. Crazy part is why not love the guy who raised you and appreciate him for stepping up. You know, I think he did. And you know what? In the interview that we did, he did he did show his appreciation. But the man, he just wants to know who his father is. And I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not 100% not mad at him, for doing that. I just feel like, why not take a DNA test and it's to see if there's any close kid. Like, you could take a test and then show you who you're related to. Start there. And then be like, all right, look, my DNA test said that Jay-Z's cousin, Teresa from Trenton, New Jersey, we got the same DNA match. Start there. Start there. So that is what it is. People see we could believe whatever we want. But the thing is, none of us really know. None of us really know. None of us really know. And unfortunately, I don't think Ramier is ever going to find out if that's his father. We can also, he looks like him. Oh, that's his. Oh, yeah. This and that. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. But we have a court system in place, whether you want to call it this or that or racist or tactics that's in place, right? To make your arguments. We have a court system in place. And the man's been in court umpteenth times trying to find out, trying to get a test. And Jay-Z is exercising his right not to do that. Now, if y'all think that makes him guilty, that's your opinion. I'm not going to fight you. You're entitled to your opinion. My opinion is, I just feel like there's other motives behind it. I know he definitely wants to know who his father is. You know what I'm saying? Because I talked to the man face to face. I looked him in his eye. So we shall see. Hey, Tammy, I appreciate y'all checking in. I'm about to get up out of here, though. Leave comments and all that good stuff. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the thumbs up button. Like I said, if you want to advertise on this channel with us, it's ogod@hiphopun.com. That's ogod@hiphopun.com. Make sure you get with us and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your god sister, of course. You can't win. Let me know, RC, you from Tucker, Georgia. Let me know where y'all listening in from real quick before I get up out of here. Let me know where everybody is at least checking in from. And I'll shout out your city, then we can get up out of here. What you going back and forth about? Let me see. Oh boy. No, as far y'all talking about Jay-Z, that one's supposed to be Jay-Z's daughter. All I know is that she kind of disappeared, so I don't really know. What really happened with that. That's all I know. I don't really know what happened with that. Yeah, so we shall see. And I'm not saying, I'm sure these dudes got illegitimate children out there. I'm sure, right? But for whatever reason, Jay-Z don't want to take this test. You know, Baltimore, what's up? What's up? The great city of Baltimore. Where you checking in from, yo? What's up? Drop something for me. Y'all busy fighting in the chat. All right, man. I appreciate y'all nonetheless. HSV, law student. Quinn Minster, Tammy, Benita Israel, Max, my man King Moncola. Robin, I missed that. What's up, Robin? I'm hotter than Fish Crease about this. This is exactly why I don't support these YNs on the internet. Got me all. I know, right? You feel me? Yeah, so that's it. That's it. NYC, what up? Appreciate it. I try my best. Philly, what up? Philly, what up? It's not tarnish his image with his wife. People say Jay-Z gave money behind the scenes and bought her a house, but no one seemed to have proof of this said house. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't believe everything you hear. Can't believe everything you hear. You know, you would think at this day and age that people would find that out. Like, oh, you know, Jay-Z's daughter bought a $500. I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. I just don't. In all the years doing this, you know, and I see that we have such a propensity to want to rip and tear each other. And when somebody reaches a height that we haven't reached or that we can't reach, we want to do anything we can or say anything we can, you know, and believe anything that anybody says about these people on some secondhand shit. Like, oh, I heard. Nah, bring me what you know. If you know it, cool. Don't tell me what you fucking heard. I heard, you know, so and so. Because we hear a lot of shit about a lot of things. But it's what you can. And that's the thing about court. It's about what you can prove, not what the fuck you heard. It's what you can prove. All right, you said this. How do we prove it? Okay, well, he had a cell phone. Here's his location. Oh, this camera caught him here. His DNA is here. Witnesses there. Not, oh, I just saw a dude over there. Oh, okay. Who? What's his name? Who else was there? What was he wearing? Was there any cameras? Did you notice this? Did you notice that? What's his race? So we get down to when we start getting down to the finite details in the court of law, a lot of people's claims start falling apart right before our eyes. That's just the truth about it. People's shit start falling apart because the courts are going to take time. When you have money like this, man, he's going to get the best. He's going to hire private investigators. He's going to hire attorneys for each aspect that they specialize in or each aspect of this case in order to stop you. And he has every right to. Ramier also has every right. And he would have been better getting an attorney. Anyone. An attorney would, because they know how to navigate through the federal court system. And honestly, they don't even respect you like that coming in pro se. And you got to know, ignorance is no excuse. So you got to know what you're supposed to do. They're not going to make it easy on you. You got to know when to object, when to file motions, when to do this, when to do that. They're not going to say, oh, well, sir. No, you got to put your big boy pants on if you're going in pro se. That was a mistake right there. You got to get an attorney for this type of shit. Someone who specializes in this, someone that can help you navigate this very complex case against a black billionaire mogul. And you go near pro se? Pro se? You have to have an attorney. Says you have to. 100% have to. What are you doing? This is not Tom up the street suing you for $500 because the dog shitted on the lawn and no. This is a very complex legal issue that requires hours and hours and hours of expertise and critical thinking and brilliant minds coming together to come up with a lawyer might say, man, I'm not, you better off doing this. A real lawyer. I've talked to many real lawyers. Like, I need $20K for this, bro. This can cost you upwards of $400 an hour. I'm like, man, shit. And to touch a case like that, I need a $20,000 retainer. And that's just the start. Once we, you know, we ain't gonna spend it, we will just bill from it. That money be gone in 2 weeks. $400 per hour. Think about it. $400 per hour. Some of your best attorneys. So that right there was like, yo, you was already doomed from the beginning, bro. That's what I'm like. I don't know, man. I don't know. Absolutely, Quinn, mister. Like, you have to have legal counsel. This is what they do. They're going to school. Think about it. They go to school, right? For 4 years. And then do another, 4 to 6 years? Then got to pass the bar. And then they got to work underneath an attorney for a certain amount of whatever it is. Law student will know. Why you have to do this? So you can learn. It's like in college, they teach you shit, but you still have to go be an apprentice under someone who's a seasoned veteran. And you're going to make mistakes along the way. This is the reason why they have these things in place. I didn't know he was pro se all this time. I thought he had an attorney. You know, telling you, yeah, law students. I think she's still in law school or getting out of law school. Like, yo, you got to respect these people. You got to respect it, even though some of these attorneys are snakes and they're about their money. I get it. But at the end of the day, you get what you hire. I had an attorney I was talking to for a situation. He was like, look, we're going to need to get other experts about this and this and this and this. You mean cases like this will cost you a couple $100,000. I'm like, oh, shit. What? We got to get this and this that understands the structure and this. And I'm like, all right, this dude. He was like, look, he told me, look, I'm not even going to, maybe you can find somebody else, but I like to do things thoroughly. That's what he told me. I like to do things thoroughly. So for them to send out a letter, $1,000. It's a letter. All right, I called these people for you, so-and-so, so-and-so. You know what I mean? Our time's up. A letter and a call, $1,000. What are we talking about here? You got to respect these people. You got to respect them. But I appreciate y'all. Maybe a couple comments. You have to be well versed in the law, and yes, a serious man not to be played with. Law school is not for the weak. Yeah, I appreciate you, sister. Catherine, I appreciate you. Last one. The age of consent in New Jersey is 16. New York and Philadelphia 17. The godmother, rest in peace, was not truthful about her age. Why didn't they go for the Tory? And that's, you know what? That's the funny. It's funny. It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that. I'm just going to hold that to myself. But it's funny that you say that. It's funny. How would you prove that, though? And then, you know what? That might be that next angle. But stay tuned, because we'll have more in this saga. It's your brother, Oh God, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. One half of the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me tonight. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video. And let me hide that. If you want to advertise on the channel, if you want to advertise on this channel, your business, your brand, your product. Also, I'm doing song reviews. If you have a song, I'll review it. I'll give my honest opinion and play the video. It's OGOD@hiphopun.com. That's OGOD@hiphopun.com for all serious business inquiries. Let me get out of here. It's hot. I want to put the fan on. I want to get this hot ass light off of me. I want to take the hat off. I want to take this shirt off and chill. I appreciate y'all like a mug, man, for rocking out as long as we did. Y'all be safe too. My sister up in here, law student, doing her thing. Much love to you. I can't wait till you get finished with what you got going on. You know what I mean? But I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.